Do know that the year 1776 was a turning point in American history, marking the birth of the United States of America. On July 4th of that year, the Declaration of Independence was formally adopted by the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This historic document not only announced the 13 American colonies' separation from British rule, but also laid the foundation for a new nation built on principles of liberty and self-governance. Tensions between the American colonies and Great Britain had been escalating for over a decade. The British government imposed a series of taxes and regulations, such as the Stamp Act, 1765, and the Townshend Acts, 1767, which were deeply unpopular among the colonists. The slogan, "No taxation without representation," became a rallying cry for those who opposed British rule. The situation worsened with events like the Boston Massacre, 1770, and the Boston Tea Party, 1773, further fueling colonial unrest. In response to these grievances, representatives from the colonies convened the First Continental Congress in 1774 to petition the British Crown for redress. However, the British government refused to grant concessions, leading to armed conflict in April 1775 with the battles of Lexington and Concord, the first military engagements of the American Revolutionary War. By mid-1776, the desire for independence had become widespread. On June 7, 1776, Richard Henry Lee of Virginia introduced a resolution in the Continental Congress declaring that these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states. A committee of 5 men, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Roger Sherman, and Robert R. Livingston, was appointed to draft a formal declaration. Thomas Jefferson, known for his eloquence and philosophical insights, was chosen to write the initial draft. Drawing from Enlightenment ideas and the works of philosophers such as John Locke, Jefferson crafted a document that emphasized natural rights, government by consent, and the right to revolt against tyranny. After revisions by Adams and Franklin, the Declaration of Independence was presented to Congress on June 28, 1776. Following intense debate and further modifications, the Continental Congress officially adopted the Declaration on July 4, 1776. John Hancock, President of the Congress, was the first to sign the document, famously doing so in large, bold letters. While July 4th is celebrated as Independence Day, most of the 56 signers actually signed the document on August 2, 1776. The signers represented all 13 colonies, and by affixing their names, they risked their lives, as signing the Declaration was considered an act of treason against Britain. The Declaration of Independence was a revolutionary statement that inspired not only the American Revolution, but also future democratic movements worldwide. It declared that all men are created equal and have unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Although these principles were not immediately realized for all, the Declaration became a guiding framework for the nation's development. The bold step, taken on July 4, 1776, marked the beginning of a long struggle for freedom, culminating in American victory in the Revolutionary War, 1783, and the eventual formation of the United States Constitution in 1787. Today, the Declaration of Independence remains a symbol of liberty and the enduring fight for human rights.